My fellow Jamaicans, in reflecting on the state of a nation that was rumored to be emancipated at midnight on July 31st, 1838, and what emancipation really means according to the Webster's Dictionary, and I quote, "Emancipation means the fact or process of being set free from legal, social, or political restrictions. It means liberation or to be liberated, the freeing of someone from slavery," end quote. I quickly asked myself, are we really free? Think about it. Are we truly free? The Jamaican Constitution Order in Council 1962 states that every person in Jamaica is entitled to the fundamental rights and freedoms of the individual, despite their race, color, political opinion, place of origin, creed, or sex. The law states also that persons in Jamaica are entitled to the right of freedom of speech or expression, and the right to see, receive, distribute, or disseminate information, opinions, and ideas through any media. And this was protected in Section 22 of the said Jamaican Constitution to protect citizens' freedom or of expression as long as the said expression or opinions doesn't ruin another person's reputation. My heart bleeds at the level of hypocrisy and corruption that plagues the beautiful island of Jamaica that our foreparents fought for with their blood and sweat to make a better nation for the Jamaican people. Members of government, I ask you why? Politicians, why? Members of the opposition, why? Members of the clergy, why? Is it too much to ask for people to remain honest and true to oneself, to govern and walk by the principles set out by our forefathers who fought mercilessly for equal rights and justice for our people? Too many of our citizens are being victimized and rendered voiceless as they are being silenced by the ones who believe that our freedom of speech must be cast aside and trampled upon. What about our children who are being bludgeoned, sacrificed, murdered mercilessly, abused, raped, and sold into sex trade by our own who must be protecting them? They're being trafficked and chopped up and are used as a mere organ donors for the rich and the famous. Our women who are used as a punching bag, raped and degraded, abused mentally, emotionally, physically, psychologically by those who should be protecting our country's most delicate or vulnerable citizens. I saw some videos circulating recently where even a couple government members were busy beating on their spouses. One even took a stool to her. Can you believe? Yet still we say we are free. Our women are being brutally disrespected in the House of Parliament. I ask you again, where is the freedom? Wake up, Jamaica. It's time to take back our rights. Where is the justice for our people? Who will stand up for our women and children? How can we relax in the stench of so-called democratic society where even the church is compromised and freedom seems so far away from the shores of this beautiful island? My fellow Jamaicans, it is time for us to unite as a people and lift our voices and adhere to our pledge. And I quote, "Before God and all mankind, I pledge the love and loyalty of my heart the wisdom and courage of my mind, the strength and vigor of my body, in the service of my fellow citizens. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly, so that Jamaica may, under God, increase in beauty, fellowship, and prosperity, and play her part in advancing the welfare of the whole human race. End quote. Think about these words. The promise. I promise to stand up for justice, brotherhood, and peace, to work diligently and creatively, to think generously and honestly. There is no peace, no brotherhood, no work, no creativity. No, the crime is so high that there is fear all across Jamaica. There is no honesty. Come on, my fellow sons and daughters of Jamaica. Let us reclaim our birthright by holding our heads of state accountable. It is time we stop encouraging the trampling upon our rights and repossess what is rightfully ours together as a nation. Our beautiful Jamaica land we love. Let us stand proud when we say the pledge on August 1st, 2024, and recite the pledge with a sense of pride and purpose, knowing that we are making and have made major strides to lift Jamaica out of the hands of those who vow to keep us chained and bridled and take away our voices. It is then that we can say that we are truly free. And it is only then that we can shout at the top of our voices, Happy Emancipation Day. God bless you, Jamaica.